When it comes to our health, you have to know your numbers, right? Knowledge is power. Even if you feel healthy, right? You feel great all the time. You exercise. Your blood pressure can be something that can, well, it can really sneak up on you, and we need to be able to check it easily, sometimes on a daily basis, from our own home even. And that's what Veridian is bringing us today. Now, Veridian is one of those companies that they've been supplying the medical industry for over 50 years. So you'll want a name like that in your own home. Let me show you what makes this one different here. I'll show you on here. A big, bright, easy to read screen. It is on your wrist. It's not something big, large, bulky around your arm. And it also will store your readings for 2 different people, 60 different readings it will store for each. So when you're having that telehealth with your doctor, or you're going in to see your doctor, and your doctor asks you, what has your blood pressure been like yesterday, the day before, last week, last month, you have all the information you read right there. Before we bring in our guest here, I want you to take a quick look at your screen. That shows you kind of just how easy that is to use. And maybe you forget, oh, what are the numbers? Is it supposed to be 120/70 or 150/80? I can't remember. Well, it has this great little kind of light feature that will light up for you to tell you what zone you are in. If you are putting together like a home healthcare kit, you have to have a way to read your blood pressure. Also take it with you. Are you traveling? You want to be able to keep an eye on all of your numbers while you're on the go and you're not at home. This comes with your little travel case, makes it very easy. For a $20 bill, 3 flexible payments, free shipping, it is a must-have in your home healthcare kit. I'd love to bring in our special guest now. He is our resident registered nurse. Matthew Peters is here with us. Matthew, welcome to HSN Today, my friend.
Good morning, Ty, and I feel a lot more optimistic just looking at that shirt. I love that shirt. It's great. Like all the colors. I changed the channel. I thought it was Three's Company, and that's a compliment because Jack Tripper is one of my favorites. But I want to start here this morning. So if you're waking up this morning and you're saying, okay, I got to make all these changes. I got to start exercising, got to start eating right, got to start working out. What's going on inside? I haven't been to the cardiologist or the doctor for a while. You got to start somewhere. It can be overwhelming, which makes us have a tendency to do absolutely nothing. Well, this is a wonderful, wonderful place to start because in just about 30 seconds or less, you're going to get a reading from Veridian, okay? At this price, at this value, you're getting the same thing that you're getting with a lot of more expensive models, triple, quadruple the cost. You're going to get a reading accurate to clinical standards. You're going to be able to store 120 of those clinically accurate readings right in this small device, and you're going to be able to take it right into your doctor's office and say, hey, doc, look what's going on here. So I kind of hold this up here, and I can say, look at my readings. What do you think about that? 144/81. If you have no idea what that means, Veridian tells you right here. It's in the yellow. It's a little higher than normal, but that's a hypertension indicator that Ty was talking about. Gives you your heart rate on the bottom. Let me move my finger. That's 87. So it's going to store 120 readings in memory. So you can actually share it on a telehealth visit, much like this, or you can bring it right in. Let's talk about high blood pressure for just a moment. I know we're going to check out how this works, but 1 in 3 adults in this country has high blood pressure or hypertension. That's 75 million Americans, but only about half of us have it under control. That's even including high blood pressure meds. Another group of 1 in 3, or another 75 million, has pre-hypertension. That means it's not even on the radar, folks. It means you could be waking up this morning feeling great, but the ultimate consequence of long-term high blood pressure is heart attack or a stroke. It's the silent killer, they call it, for a reason. This is what you got to do to get on top of it. Look at Donna right here. Nice, comfortable reading. She's sitting comfortably in her chair, nice and relaxed. 122/69. If you have no idea what that means, Donna's pointing at Veridian. It's in the green. So Donna, take a deep breath. Your blood pressure is within normal limits with a nice 72 beats per minute relaxed heart rate. If Donna had an irregular heartbeat, this would pick that up and detect that as well. Great information for your doctor. But Ty, with a carrying case, with the batteries, with everything included, this is a couple, good cups of coffee down at the local cafe. Right. And this is everything. This is your help.
That's right. And if you're putting together that home health kit, which we all need, especially over the last few years, we've realized how important it is to know those numbers ourselves, to be able to do this ourselves, not going down to the drugstore and trying to use something that we have to put on our arm. I don't know who else has used it, how accurate is it, waiting until we go into our doctor to check it. For those days where you just maybe you're not feeling yourself, right? Something, I woke up a little bit today, I'm not feeling myself, check your blood pressure. Those days you're starting an exercise routine, right? You're like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna up my exercise routine. Check your blood pressure. Those nights where maybe you didn't sleep very well, you can now keep an eye on it and know up to date, up to the minute, you will know what your numbers are, what your blood pressure is. And then you can check the trend of it too. Because I remember back when my dad had always had high blood pressure, we had to check his blood pressure every single day, and it was a big arm kind of strap. It was big and bulky, and I'm not sure how accurate it was. But we were checking it for the trend over the course of a week. Was it high? Did it stay high? Did it drop down at certain times? And that was very important as well. So for a $20 bill, that's what we're talking about today, $19.95. Remember, it is on free shipping. So for you to get this home, it is $6.65 on a flexible payment. To have this in that drawer in your bedroom, in the kitchen, wherever you're going to keep it right next to your bedside table so you can check it whenever you need it. For a $20 bill, to have that peace of mind for you and anyone else in your family, to have it whenever you need it. And Matthew, I think back when I was growing up, you know, blood pressure for me was always like, oh, that's something that the only like the old adults, or maybe if they're not feeling well or if someone is sick. Nowadays, I think we've learned so much. Even if you eat right and you exercise and you're healthy, blood pressure is something you need to keep an eye on almost daily.
Well, it's because it changes literally second by second. You know, quick story on why this is so important and why you can't ignore it and why it's so easy to get ahead of it is my mom had a minor heart attack years ago. And the reason she had that heart attack was because her blood pressure was running very high all the time. That actually happened to Adam Freeman, a friend of ours on the network here. We share that story all the time. He loves to share that story because we caught his high blood pressure literally during a blood pressure airing. He was able to look at this reading and say, you know, he went to his doctor, they did a workup, they have it under control. He couldn't feel a thing, and that's why they call it the silent killer. Same thing happened to my mom. She's doing all right today, but you know what they're doing is they're taking her blood pressure, or she is, by herself with Veridian every day. She's sharing those readings, Ty, with her doctor. So think about this at home, everybody. If you're worried, get rid of the worry. Get this home. Look at that. Donna's not worried. 113/70 with a 69 heart rate. She can go on about her day, take a deep breath. She can even take Veridian with her in that carrying case and take her blood pressure anytime she wants. That builds confidence. That helps you one step at a time to get into that exercise routine, to work with your doctors, to help live a more stress-free life and a healthier life.
That's right. It's those numbers that we get kind of on a daily basis that allow us and encourage us to kind of live that lifestyle, right? When we need to slow down, when we can start that exercise routine, maybe make a little change in our diet. Though remember, you are getting the wrist monitor. This easily goes around your wrist. You're getting the carrying case as well. You're also getting a lifetime warranty. You're also getting a name like Veridian, which has supplied the medical industry for over 50 years. When it comes to your health, that's the name you want in your home. And just to back that up, our friend Judy, who's watching here and who's joining us on Facebook Live, said, I have a Veridian wrist blood pressure monitor. It's about 5 years old and it still works excellent. Thank you, Judy, for that. That's what you're getting with Veridian and the ease of use. I think sometimes we think about blood pressure, we think, well, we have to go into the doctor or we have to wrap something big and bulky around the top of our arm. You don't. It's as easy as you see right there. You don't even have to remember what the good range is. It'll tell you that. You don't even have to remember what your readings were. 2 different users. You can log up to 60 on there. Matthew, thank you so much for being here with us on HSN today. You can come and knock on my door anytime, my friend.
Come and knock on my door.
That's it.
All right. See you, Ty.
Okay, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Bye. 504-500. Make sure you add one of these just for a $20 bill. You can throw it into your home health kit and make sure you are covered there. Thank you, everybody, for joining on Facebook Live. I just love saying hello to everybody. Okay, I see Tina dancing a bit. Tina, we almost caught you.
Dancing.
We almost caught her. I saw her in the preview dancing. There it is. It's Friday. It's Friday.
By the way, a lot of people were saying congratulations to Suzanne for her new job, by the way.